All right, Shalom. This is Gamali Allah out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, now this is a quick lesson. All right, and this is going to be entitled, Don't Dwell on the Past. All right. Now, a lot of times, in this faith and really just in general, all right, you'll think about your past, and you'll think about basically that woulda, coulda, shoulda spirit, or I'm sorry, shoulda, coulda, woulda spirit. And I actually did a lesson on this a little while ago. But these thoughts can come back up from time to time, and you'll start to think like, oh man, what if I did this? Where would I be now? And you kind of get those thoughts of, man, you're not really where you want to be in the world, as far as your career or things that you got going on. You just feel like, man, you could be a lot further ahead, than where you are now. All right. But, hey man, you gotta rebuke those thoughts, man, because, first of all, you're overlooking your opportunities. Okay. Because you're basically overlooking the present tense. All that stuff really is in the past and it can't be changed, man. So it's no point in even dwelling on it, because it's not going to change no matter how many times you bring it up, no matter how many times you think about it. All right. You're in this present moment, and, you have an opportunity to do better and build. Okay. So you got to look at those past experiences as stepping stones, build on your failure and, push forward. Now, this is Philippians 3:13. Brethren, I count not myself to be apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before. Okay. So it says forgetting those things which are behind. So we got to forget those things that are behind us, man. Because, this world will put a lot of pressure on you, especially if you're younger in age. If you're in your middle to late 20s, you start to get that pressure, that career pressure, getting your shit together. You gotta have good credit. You gotta, you want to have a nice house, nice cars, and because what happens is you see a lot of your peers or people that you have had your acquaintances in the past, your friends in the past. You see they got, you see they're establishing their career. You see they're, making good money and, so-called happy and everything. So, a lot of times you're looking at them, and sometimes you get those. So, you get those thoughts. You naturally get those thoughts, man. Like, damn, you want to step your shit up, which there's nothing wrong with stepping your shit up. But like I said, you can't dwell on the past like, oh, I should have did this, should have did that. Now's your opportunity to do that. Okay. But the scriptures also say, as far as looking at, the next person, the scriptures say, envy not the wicked. Okay. And it also says, goes into the wicked, they have received their consolation. All right. So they've already received their rewards. Their reward is America. So these people are doing good. They got these nice cars. They got a good career. They're established. All right. But to what end is it? All right. You're in the truth. You got the truth, man. So that's the bottom line is, don't focus on carnal. And, really I'm talking to myself, because I catch these feelings. You catch these feelings from time to time, and I know you brothers, I know you deal with it as well. You deal with thoughts, that shoulda, coulda, woulda spirit, man. And a lot of times, you begin to harp on it and dwell on it. But like I said, you got to rebuke those spirits. Anyway, I don't want to go on too long. This is, I keep going. Verse 14, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High, which is in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, okay? So we got to press toward the mark, okay? It's not about where we've been, what we've done in the past, okay? Look forward, okay? Looking forward, And I always used to say this, you can't drive a car by looking in the rear view, okay? You can't drive a car by looking, through the back window, okay? You can only go forward by looking in the front windshield, looking on the road, okay? Moving forward. All right. Verse 15, let us therefore as many as be perfect, let us therefore as many as be perfect, be thus minded. And if anything be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. Okay. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing. Okay. So walk towards the mark. Okay. What is the mark? The kingdom of heaven, man. Okay. Perfection. Perfection in YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Okay. That's why we don't have no time dwelling on the past. And because, hey, man, this world is this scripture say the fashion of this world fadeth away. So, you, like I said, and it's carnal, it's carnal. You feel like, okay, you could have made more money. You could have did this, you could have did that. You know what I'm saying? You'll be here, But first of all, who's to say you would even be happy? That's the thing you forget. Who's to say if you would have chose that path that you would even be happy? Number two, like I said, if you would have chose that path, you might, well, for one, you might not have even ever been in the truth, or you may have fell out. Okay. So, like that saying, everything happens for a reason, man. There's a reason why, and the Most High don't want us to be, rich. Scriptures say, give me neither poverty nor death. Okay, so, we ain't, gotta be no successful, just we ain't gotta be no, just super successful men. Okay, the Most High just got us in the middle, because our main priority is this work. Our main priority isn't to become, some big, some big expert or professional, in matters in the world. Okay, with affairs in the world. Oh, the scriptures also say, what's that? 2 Timothy 2:3. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. Okay. So we can't get entangled. And part of that entangled is you can entangle yourself in the past, because your mind will, you may be, just sitting down thinking, and, you think, you reflect on your past, and, you think like, damn, but hey, like I said, you gotta press towards the mark, and you gotta basically use those as stepping stones, man. take that past. Whenever you start to think about your past, think about it as you know what? Let me build on that. Okay? And you got to forgive yourself, man, for whatever mistakes you may have made. All right? You got to forgive yourself, because a lot of times you'll beat yourself up and you're like, damn, I should have been more disciplined, should have did, like I said, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But anyway, I get some more precepts and then I'll close up. This is Luke 9. Luke 9:62. And Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. All right, so, we can't look back. We got our hand on the plow, man. We're pushing towards something great. We're pushing towards the kingdom of heaven, man. After, to hell with this world. To hell with where you could have been in this world. To hell with, those thoughts, man. You got to rebuke those thoughts, because, you can't look back. Scriptures say, remember Lot's wife. And what did Lot's wife do? She looked back. Okay, they were supposed to have fled. And she turned back, and the Most High turned into a pillar of salt. So the Most High is not pleased with that. He's not pleased with you dwelling on your past. Just like when the Israelites left Egypt, okay, they were dwelling on Egypt. They said we were better off in Egypt. Said they had they were basically they were able to eat. All right. They say, you left us in the wilderness to die. That's niggas for you, man. But because they don't have the vision. Scriptures also say, where there's no vision, the people perish. So if you don't have a vision, if you're not, and that's really, that's the main thing that keeps us pushing, man, is the vision. Okay? That's what keeps us pushing hard. Okay? We got to look forward, vision, be visionaries. Not dwelling on the past. Does a visionary do that? Someone who's a visionary, they're not looking at the past. We've all been through shit. We've all made mistakes. We've all, we all could have been greater. We all could have had a greater. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put it this way: we all could have had a higher position in the world, as far on a carnal tip. But we're serving a greater purpose. We're serving the greatest purpose. Okay, and that's the comfort. You got to comfort yourself, and you got to remember this is the greater purpose. We're not gonna get. See, the thing is, what it is also is you're not gonna get credit. You're not gonna get the credit you deserve for being in this truth. Okay, see these people, they get praised for all their accomplishments. They get awards. They get people commenting them, praising them, and people following them, and they get constant validation. See, we don't get validation. We do from other Akim, but for the most part, okay, we don't. The Lord doesn't just give us, a lot of validation, man. And that's the fear. That's the fear. That's why we have a fear of the Lord, because although we're doing this work, we can't get so comfortable into thinking that, oh, well, we good. We're in good case. No, we want to be delivered. We can never get to a point where we'll never reach a point where, okay, we're good. We are at the level of, I know I'm at the level of salvation and the Lord is going to save me. No, man, this is like Apostle Gabar did the lesson recently. You're only as good as your last work. Okay, what have you done? Proverbs 4:25, let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Okay? So let your eyelids look straight before thee. Basically, now it's not talking about, this is parabolic talk. Basically saying, look straight ahead, man. Look straight ahead. Don't worry about the what's behind you. Don't worry about the side of you. Look straight ahead. Ponder, verse 26, ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Okay? So as I said before, it's important to use that past and push forward. Okay? Really considering your past should be motivation for you to go hard. Okay? You use it as motivation. But it says ponder the path of thy feet. So think about it. Think about the path of your feet. Think about moving forward. And let all thy ways be established. So be established, man. It's never too late to start anything. Even if you want to get into a business, even if you feel like, on a carnal level, oh, well, I'm not where I want to be, yada, yada. Well, get there, man. Work towards it. Work towards it. Focus your mind. Even in the truth, work towards it, man. If you're not where you want to be in the spirit, pray about it first, and then work towards it. The Lord ain't just going, supply you. The Lord ain't just gonna, answer your prayer and you do no work. It doesn't work like that. Okay? Faith without works is dead, so you got to work. Faith is the active ingredient. But you put that work behind it. Okay? I'll get a couple more, then I'll close up. All right, Ephesians 4:22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Yeah, because your old man, okay, is corrupt. It was full of deceitful lust. So don't look at your old man and be like, oh man, I want to revive my old man. No, we're supposed to be renewed in the spirit. We're supposed to be renewed in our minds, constantly renewing, getting better and better and better. So if you're looking at your old self and you're like, man, I wish I would have did this, I would have did that. No, that's your old life. Okay? This is the current present. This is the present moment. Okay? You have another day to be great. Sound like a motivational speaker. You have another day to be great, to live your dreams, you know. Verse 25, verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which is after the Most High, created in righteousness and true holiness. All right, so creating that new man, okay, pushing forward. You know, I don't want to sound redundant. This is Matthew, I'll close up on this. Matthew 4:18. Now, this is an example of how you should be. And Yahawashi, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he saith unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. Okay? Yeah, so did they think twice about it? Do you think after following Yahawashi, they were thinking about, damn, you know what? I wish I could be catching fish right now. No. Yahawashi gave them a new purpose. Okay, he gave them a new focus. And we got to think that same way. We have a new purpose. We have a new focus. Not to be, you know, working these jobs. We're fishers of men. Okay? We're no longer fishers of you know, carnal gain. We're fishers of men. Okay, so, and we are meant to fish the elect. Now, like I said, this is a very high role that the Most High has put us in. So it's important that we, you know, stay focused and not allow distractions, not allow, you know, thoughts and, you know, your past circumstances weigh you down and throw you off and, you know, make you depressed. That's also a sign of depression, dwelling on the past, you know, and it can result in depression and lack of motivation. But anyway, I'll close up on that. Lord willing, you were edified. All right, close off by giving all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.